Well, simply put, just want to impart a little bit of wisdom on you guys today. Yoda, go ahead on and like, share, subscribe to my channel. Leave any comments in the comment section below. Your comments will be greatly appreciated. Today, I want to talk about differences between men and women when it comes to attraction. As we know, men and women are attracted to certain things. We have qualities that we look for in each other. And, in relationships, we look for certain things. We look for certain attributes in a person, the person that we're with, the person that we're going to be in a relationship with, and the person that we're going to eventually end up with in marriage or end up with in the long term. So, but there are some differences in the way that we think about attraction. Okay. On one side, you have men, and men have preferences, women have preferences, and kind of what we want and what we like. But the main difference is in attraction is basically pretty much our mentality on how we perceive that other person. On one side, you have men. We look at a person and we pretty much know for the most part, nobody's gonna be perfect. We know women are not perfect. We know that. On the other side, we have, women, and kind of like what I talk about, women are kind of looking for that. They look for that certain guy, that perfect guy that check off all the boxes and all of this stuff. They're a certain height, they're a certain weight, they do certain things, they got a certain job, they have certain qualities. It's a whole lot of different checks, that women want, where modern women want, and women in general. But men, as far as qualities that we look for, is kind of like it's not a whole lot, as far as you want somebody who's and men are different. You want somebody that is pleasing to you, pleasing to your eyes. They're attractive, they're fit, in shape. I'm just kind of talking about kind of my qualities. Not a whole lot. In shape, fit, have a good attitude, good character. Those simple things. But another thing that women also do, and as far as attractiveness, they care about what other people think about their mate. That's kind of another, and that kind of goes along with wanting a certain guy, like a certain mold of a guy or a shell of a guy. I always say a shell of a guy. He has to be this height, and that's why you hear a lot of times women talk about he has to be a certain height, he has to make a certain amount, he has to be this. It's like a mold, because she knows that other women will be impressed by that. She's kind of, okay, I'm attracted to that, and that's kind of what the general population say. Okay, this is a attractive male. This is an attractive male. And if I can get this type of person, if I can get this type of guy, then other women will be impressed by that, and they'll look at me in a certain light. Because my man is, he's 6'3" and he has money and he's famous, or he's this and that. That's why they kind of go after. But men, on the other hand, we kind of look for qualities, and we really don't care about what other people think. A lot of times, guys will get with the woman, and maybe his friends will say, his friends may say, oh, she's not attractive. He doesn't care. Like, he looks at what he wants. A lot of times, and we've all had friends. I had friends like that. I had friends, and one of my friends was dating this girl, and to me, she wasn't attractive, and to my other friends, she wasn't attractive to me. And one of my other friends was like, she's not good looking, but to him, the girl was attractive to him, and he didn't care what we thought. He just didn't care what, and he said it. Well, you don't have to be with her, and all we could really do is say, pretty much, you're right. I mean, you're right. We don't got to be with. That's your girlfriend. I also had a cousin as well, and he has a lot of sisters. Like he has 6 sisters, and he has 6 sisters and 1 brother. So he got kind of a big family, but it's mostly females in his family. And he started dating this girl, and none of his sisters liked his girlfriend at the time. See, they didn't, and they was adamant about it. I don't like her, and it might have been her. She kind of had a little bit of an attitude or whatever. She was a good looking lady, and but he did not. But the point I'm trying to make is he did not care. Like, he didn't care what they thought. He married her and everything. And when they got married, the sister still didn't like him. But he did not care. Like, he did not care at all about what they thought. And his mom kind of liked her, and she was kind of, well, as long as she made you happy kind of thing. She really wasn't like feeling her, but she was just like, if he make you. But her sisters, they didn't like that girl. They didn't like her at all. But he didn't give a damn. Like, he didn't care. And that's kind of how men are in relationships. And when we get with somebody that we like, we don't care what other people think. For me, for instance, if I find somebody that works for me, that is attractive to me, and I'm attracted to them, and I feel them, and they're nice and they're kind, and to me, and they're kind to other people, I don't care about what other people think about our relationship and what we have. That's kind of what most men do. We don't care about what other people think about the person that person is for me. That person is not for you. You might not find her attractive, but I'm attracted to her. But women, on the other hand, they don't have that mentality. They want approval of their friends. Of course, men, you want to be able to bring your woman around your family and things like that. But even if they don't like her and you like her, I mean, that's just kind of what it is. But for a female, she wants to be able to bring a man around, and everybody kind of, he's good looking, and kind of give her props and big up. But if her friends don't like the man, she kind of starts to feel a different way about that man. She kind of lets other people influence her and influence how she feels about that man. And a lot of times it'll be the friend who doesn't have anybody, who comes in and kind of talks about that guy. Well, girl, he corny. Why you with him? He's corny. He's a nerd. He's corny. He ain't all that. But she likes him. You know what I'm saying? You have a connection with that guy. You don't have to please her. But a lot of times women take advice. They take advice from their friends. And the woman, she's corny. She meets a guy. He's kind of corny. He's kind of nerdy. And they're together, and they get each other, and they feel each other, and they have little corny little jokes that they say, and they enjoying themselves. and they connect with each other, and they have a connection. They like each other. They're attracted to each other. They silly together, funny together. And then your friend comes along, oh girl, he corny. And then you start looking at this man in a different light. Oh, he a geek, he a nerd. And also it's kind of funny to me that you hear a lot of modern women. They often say, they talk about, first off, they talk about not needing a man, just not needing a man, and also talk about being independent. You hear that a lot. You hear them say, I'm independent. But if you're so independent, why are you so worried about what other people think? That kind of doesn't, to me, that kind of doesn't make sense. You say you're independent, I'm strong, I'm independent, but for the most part, those modern women and women that talk like that, they are so worried about what other people think about them. If you're strong and you're independent, you wouldn't care what other people think. You'll be marching to the beat of your own drum. You'll be doing things to show that I don't care. This is and you do have women. I have seen women, and don't get me wrong, I have seen women, I do know women, they don't care nothing about what other women say about their men. They will, and I've seen women say that too. I don't care what you think, that's my man. He take care of me, he do what he's supposed to do. I don't care what you talking about. I don't care what you think about. That's my man. And I've seen women like that too. But a lot of these modern women, they care so much about what other people think, and they let that stuff ruin. That's why they go after certain guy. Okay, I know if he kind of checks off these boxes, outward appearance. Okay, my girlfriends are kind of like them. Just want to impart a little bit of wisdom on you guys today. Yoda, go ahead on and like, share, subscribe to my channel. Leave in the comments in the comment section below. Your comments will be greatly appreciated. What do you think about this particular topic about attraction? And like I always say, love you guys millions, and I'll talk to you later. Club.